Welcome to IRONMAN 70.3 Elsinore, celebrating 10 amazing years. This is your athlete race briefing. And remember that it's your responsibility to know the rules and to know the course. Download that athlete guide and make sure you read it very, very carefully. Be sure that you know exactly when you are starting. It's a self-seated rolling start, and seed yourselves according to your expected swim time. Make sure that you know where the parking areas are and give yourselves plenty of time to get to the venue for both registration for the 4:18 for check-in on Saturday, and especially for race day on Sunday morning, and be aware of the road closures. Enjoy the beautiful city of Helsingør, of Elsinore, only one of two cities in all of Denmark that have an English name and a Danish name. The awesome Kronborg Castle and the beautiful historic town of Helsingør. Wednesday, there's the swim practice. Thursday, the Hoka 5K fun run and city tour. Friday, we've got awesome interviews with inspirational people at the race village, as well as the 4:18 sprint try. Saturday, we've got Iron Kids. Just a little review of the event area. You can review that map in the athlete guide, but also make sure that you come to the venue and do a solid walk around and orientate yourself. An all new athletes village as well, and athletes garden in the stunning dry dock. For the spectators, we've got this great map for the relatives, the friends, the fans. They can use the QR code to get all the information they need. And the map also acts as a great little clapper to make some noise and support the athletes out on the course. There will be road closures, and the roads will close at 5:30 on race day morning. Please do respect the marshals that are enforcing these road closures. We have various crossover points as well. The most important thing is choose where you're going to park. And the ideal thing is to park at the Snekkersten station. There's a big parking lot there, and just take the train. It's only 5 minutes to Elsinore station, and then it's a short walk from there. Be sure to check out the guides on where to park. You can also come to the info point for more information. Ideally, park south of the venue and walk in, or use the train to get to Elsinore station, which is a short 600 meters from the venue. Couple of trains all the time, and more details available online and in the athlete guide. A great race week planned. Wednesday is the practice swim between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. in the harbour. Get used to the water. Come and enjoy the beautiful historic city with a little run with the team from Hoka. It's a wonderful 5K on Thursday between 4 and 5. Friday, things get busy with athlete registration, the interviews in the athlete village as well. The on-site race briefing is from 3 p.m. till 3:45 in English. I'd love to see you there. And from 4 to 4:45 in Danish. And then on Friday afternoon, the 4:18 sprint try. Huge amount of fun. Get there on Friday, get everything done nice and early. Saturday, we've got registration again, but the most important thing on Saturday, the only thing you really want to be doing is dropping off your bike and your gear bags. We've got some more great interviews to entertain and inspire you. And we've got Iron Kids. Sunday, of course, is race day. Transition opens from 5:30 until 7:45. And the race starts with a rolling swim start from 7:30 until 10 to 9. Relay athletes, everything that applies to the individuals applies to you as well. Please do check out the relay guide, which is available online. All team members need to sign the digital waivers, but one team member can pick up all the gear at registration. One member must complete the bike check-in on Saturday, and we do have a designated relay area where you will leave your bikes, and that's also where you do the handover. And your timing chip, in essence, is your handover baton. Timing chip must be worn on the left ankle for the swimmer, the cyclist, and the runner. your athlete wristband at what gets you into the transition zone, which is really important. And what is cool here at IRONMAN 70.3 Elsinore, we allow the relay teams to cross the finish line together. So there's an opening where the swimmer and the cyclist can be standing by at the meeting point to join the runner down the finish line. We have cutoff times, 1 hour and 10 minutes to complete that swim, 5 hours and 30 minutes to swim T1 and bike, 8 hours and 30 minutes to swim T1, bike, T2 and run. And these cutoffs are strictly enforced. At registration, which is open on Friday between 10 and 5 and Saturday between 10 and 5, get there early on Friday, preferably to get it done. We do on-site printing of bib numbers, so the sooner you get there, the lower your number. Bring your license, photo ID and the QR code. If you don't have a triathlon license, you can get one on site. You receive your bib number, you receive the official swim cap, you receive the athlete wristband, the athlete backpack, the participation t-shirt, the stickers to be used for your bike, your helmet and your transition bags, as well as the transition bags and your streetwear bag. Your bib number has got your name on it. That's how we know to call you by name. You get the transition bags. The blue one is T1, swim to bike. The red is T2, bike to run. The white bag is for your morning clothes or your streetwear. Please put that one sticker on the front and center of your helmet, one on your bike. You've got your athlete wristband on at all times. You must use the official event swim cap. On the reverse side of your bib number, please ensure that you fill out any and all medical details that we need to be aware of, as well as an emergency contact number. The blue bag is T1. You put in that bag everything that you need to complete the bike, and your bib number and your helmet must stay in that bag overnight. It is compulsory that you wear your bib number clearly visible on your back during the bike and visible on front during the run. Your red bag is your bike to run bag. Everything that you need to complete the run needs to be in that bag. You'll be dropping off your bike and your gear bags on Saturday between 11 and 6 p.m. Please arrive with your helmet on your head, chin strap fastened, with your bib number clearly visible, and with packed and stickered T1 bag and T2 bag. Do not cover your bikes overnight. We do supply track pumps, so please don't bring your own. And the white streetwear bag is only required on race day morning. Once you've completed your check-in in the transition zone, you will then receive your timing chip. Please ensure that this is fastened on your left ankle. The white bag is for your morning clothes or your street clothes, so essentially you arrive at race day with this bag empty. Once you've got prepared in the transition zone into your race gear, into your wetsuit, your dry clothes and shoes and room card and car keys or whatever go in there, you will then leave that in the athlete's garden in the dry dock, and this will be available to you post-race. It's very important that you race healthy, that you make good decisions. If for whatever reason you've not been feeling well, seriously reconsider whether you should race. We have a medical team on site. We have lifeguards, medical team on the water. We have medical teams circulating on the bike and on the run, and they're available at the finish line. Do not be afraid to ask for help. If for whatever reason you seek out medical evaluation, this does not mean you are disqualified. If for whatever reason you experience chest pains or discomfort, shortness of breath, lightheadedness and dizziness and numbness around the mouth or in the hands, difficulty concentrating, or you can't stop sweating, please seek medical evaluation immediately. On the swim, the best thing to do is to roll onto your back and pump your fist in and out of the air. On the bike, stop, ideally at the nearest aid station, or if you can't get there, get an athlete or a spectator to seek assistance for you. Likewise, on the run. You are allowed to assist fellow athletes. Again, stop, assist the athlete, and seek help for that athlete from the medical teams and stay with them until the medical help arrives. We have mechanics available at the expo in the Ironman Village. On race day, we have them out in the transition zone and on the course on motos. You can always ask the volunteers to call the motos to come to your assistance, but you do need to be able to do the basics yourself, and you need to be self-sufficient as far as possible.
For 12 years, for 4,383 sunrises, across millions of mornings, we've been working to make one thing better. This, AG1 is foundational nutrition, a science-driven formulation to support whole body, brain, and gut health, with just one of these, or one of these, once a day. Welcome to Foundational Nutrition. Welcome to AG1. Start at drinkag1.com.
You know, and we know. The thing about challenging yourself is, you're always looking for what's next.
Here's Elizabeth in the middle of the perfect workout for her. To create it, we analyzed her biometrics and genetics, her recovery rate, injury risk, and aerobic potential, her recent training sessions, the temperature, humidity, and elevation, the demands of her next race, and billions of data points from athletes just like her. With TriDot, Elizabeth gets faster. And what does she have to do?
I just opened TriDot and did my workout.
TriDot. We do the technology, you do the training.
Your new vehicle, Mr. Lawrence. The VinFast VF8.
All the latest tech?
Precisely.
Whoa!
Cut. Great delivery, Joey.
I've had a lot of practice saying that word. It's pretty cool, huh?
The VinFast?
Yeah. It's got
Action.
402 horsepower.
All-wheel drive.
Over-air updates and a 10-year unlimited miles battery warranty.
Yes, but...
15-inch
Okay.
infotainment screen.
Cut. None of those lines are in the script, Joey.
I just think people are really going to want to know those things.
That's what the website's for, Joey.
Race day schedule, what you've worked so hard for. The day is almost upon you. Transition opens nice and early, 5:30 until 7:45. Sold out race, get there super early. You don't want to be stuck in any long lines. Then you get changed into your gear and you're going to drop off your white street bear bags in the dry dock and the athlete garden. Swim starts 7:30 until 10 till 9. First athletes expected over the finish line 4 hours later. Athletes garden will open at 11 and Ironman merchandise is open. And then you can check out your bike and your gear bags from 1:45 until 6 p.m. Expecting the last athlete down the line just after 5, and then the award ceremony from 6:15. And we'll do award ceremony first and then World Championship slots. Please give yourselves plenty of time to get prepared and get everything done. And whatever you do, do not forget your wetsuit, swim cap and goggles, and timing chip must be on your left ankle. Do a last check of your bike, add your nutrition, your hydration, your spares, pump up your tires, and you have full access to the transition bags and bikes. I'm not going to go through all these start times based on you choosing which group you want to start in basis your swimming ability. It's your responsibility to know this and choose the swim cap accordingly. All this is available online for more detail. It's a one-way flow through the transition. Mechanics are available. We got water there for you to fill your bottles, but ideally arrive with filled bottles. We do supply track pumps. We do have tents for you to get changed in if you're going to get completely nude. And then take your white streetwear bags to the athlete garden. If you lose your timing chip on race day morning, you can get spare chips in transition. At the swim start, we have spare timing chips. Otherwise, at the penalty box in transition, you can get additional timing chips. If for whatever reason you finish without an electronically timed time and without a timing chip, go straight to the Ironman finish line staff and we can take you to the timing team to get your times loaded. If for whatever reason you withdraw, please advise Ironman Denmark. If you withdraw pre-race, you can email 70.3 Elsinore at ironman.com. If you on race morning decide not to start, please advise an Ironman race official. Likewise, during the race, you must advise an Ironman race official that you are not continuing. The swim is awesome in the beautiful harbor. The waters are calm and it's super spectator friendly. Essentially, you're swimming clockwise and you're always keeping land on your left shoulder. It looks complicated on the map but it isn't. Trust me, it's super easy. You're going to start in groups, basis your swim time, and follow that slightly faster swimmer just in front of you. Whatever you do, do not wear your bib numbers under your wetsuits. Then you're done with the swim, and it's that run along the blue carpet towards the transition zone. It's a fairly long run. Go to your transition bag hanging in the change area, grab your bag, put all your wet gear in the bag, put your helmet on your head, fasten your chin strap, put your bib number on, clearly visible on your back, put your bike shoes on, and then you can take your little jog towards your bike is parked.
When innovation meets passion. When legends meets performance.
Introducing the Ironman Pro Series Virtual Edition on Full Gas. Join athletes from across the globe as they conquer bike courses from the Ironman Pro Series. Challenge yourself, travel the world, and earn your exclusive Finisher's Medal. Push your limits and make your mark. Exclusively on Full Gas. Unleash your inner champion. Register now at fullgas.com.
The bike course is fantastic. Not as flat as you think. It's pretty rolling and a couple of corners to negotiate, so always be looking ahead and look after your safety as well as the safety of the athletes around you. Two-loop course. It is fast, beautiful coastline and some countryside as well. There are sections you need to be aware where there's contraflow, athletes in both directions, kilometers 0 to 12 and kilometers 78 to 90. So in other words, as you leave Race Village and as you return to Race Village. Between kilometers 22 and 28 and 51 and 56, the athletes will be biking on the left side of the road, and then there will be traffic going in the same direction on the right side. The rest of the course is completely closed for traffic, but always keep a lookout for other traffic on the road. Your safety is as much your responsibility as it is ours. Your responsibility to know all the rules, please check them out at ironman.com and in the athlete guide. But the basics are race smart and make good decisions. Keep right at all times and pass on the left. Once you've been passed, immediately merge back to the right. Do not cut the course. No public nudity, no drafting, no electronic devices, no MP3s, no mobile phones, and no GoPro cameras. None of that is allowed. The draft zone is 12 meters from the front wheel of the athlete in front of you. Once you've moved alongside of that athlete, you then can merge back to your right and the athlete must drop back. Drafting is cheating. It's approximately 6 bike lengths between the bike in front of you and your bike. So from their front wheel to your front wheel is 12 meters. You have 25 seconds to move alongside the athlete you are passing. and then they drop back and you merge to the right. Once you start the pass must be completed. The referees will be out there making sure that everybody follows the rules, but again, just race smart and make good decisions. The yellow card is 30 seconds, the blue card is 5 minutes, and a red card is a DQ. Once you receive a card, you must please report to the next tent in the direction you're racing. So we have penalty tents at kilometer 37, 65, and at transition before you start the run. So if you receive a penalty in the first 37 Ks, you serve it then. Between 37 and 65, you serve it at 65. And between 65 and 90, you serve it just before you start the run. Your responsibility to know what color card you were shown, to go to the correct tent and tell them the color penalty card that you've received. More details on the rules, but another key thing is please make sure that your spectators, your family, your friends, your fans do not use any form of permanent markings on the roads. Please make sure that they use signs and water-based chalk, etc. Please do not litter, and you can only discard within the discard zones around the aid station. If for whatever reason you need to appeal, you can do so. You can lodge a protest or appeal at the finish line, typically as soon as you're finished, but at the latest 5 p.m. because we need to be ready to have all the results verified before the award ceremony. Lots of aid stations, kilometer 17, 37, 46 and 66. All fluids are given to you in 750ml bidons. We have water, we have precision hydration, electrolyte drinks, Morton bars and gels, and various other stuff. Also toilets available at all the aid stations. Please discard in and around the aid station zones. Then you're done with the bike, and you push your bike back into transition and park it in your numbered position. Then you run your way down to the change area. Then you can remove your helmet and grab your red bag, put all your running gear on, move your bib number to the front, put your cycling gear, including your helmet, back into that red bag, rehang it, and you're out onto the run course.
Send down your wings and let them bring me to you. You know I'm standing at the station, ready to go. Oh, big old aeroplane, I'm just in your soul. Get on up, Big Bear.
You're going to love the run. So beautiful through the old town of Elsinore and around the Kronberg Castle. 4 laps you'll be doing, 3 times in the city centre, 4 times around the castle. So the 4th time you round the castle and go past the harbour and head towards the finish line. You are done. Great surface, mostly paved road, some nice gravel. There is a bit of cobblestone, and you will be receiving lap bands. You need 3 lap bands to come down the finish line. Great aid stations with awesome volunteers. All fluids are given to you in cups, and basically every 2.5 kilometers, you've got time to refuel. The finish line is your moment to celebrate, and a special celebration will be the 10th edition of IRONMAN 70.3 Elsinore. Very important for you to know is that only competing athletes may come down the finish line. You may not bring friends, family, loved ones, kids, pets, nothing down the finish line with you. Once you're done, you receive your medal and you make your way to the dry dock where we have the athlete garden. Your white bag will be there. There's food and drink, medal engraving, and massages. Then you can check out your bike and your gear bags. Your timing chip essentially is how you get your gear all the way back. Please respect the one-way flow through transition. And we'd love to see you all at the award ceremony. We're going to get the top 3 on stage in every age category, as well as our relay teams and our tri-clubs. You need to be there in person to receive your trophies. Immediately after the award ceremony, we will go into the slot allocation for the VinFast Ironman 70.3 World Championship, Taupo, New Zealand, 14th and 15th of December this year. 45 slots split between men and women, and then a special additional 15 slots thanks to the Try for Women initiative. Make sure you are there for the slot allocation and the roll down. See you soon. Good luck.